Hi, welcome to my channel, Inflightmuzik, and today I'm going to do my first unboxing video. I just bought a new microphone, so I'll no longer have to record with my phone.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's open this up. Good old box in a box. So as you can see, I got a microphone from the company named Neewer, and this was just 27 bucks, or 28 bucks. And I got free shipping and all that, so first thing out is the mic. Cable. Clamp. Shock mount. Foam. Alright, so let's pull all this stuff out. Let's start with the cord. So this cord's pretty interesting. It's a XLR to a normal audio input cable, which I probably won't use. But it's nice to have something like this because it's an unusual cord. So this could pretty much plug into, say for example, my iPad or a phone. Here's the shock mount. This is the smallest shock mount I've ever seen, and that's because this mic is pretty small itself. Here's the clamp. Two different kinds of pop filters. You got your old school standard pop filter windscreen. As you can see, everything is in this bluish color, and the reason I got the blue was because it actually matches my logo. So I kind of wanted to just be a little different. But at the same time, there are a bunch of other cheap microphones that come with all of this. But in terms of quality, I just seen a lot more reviews on the Neewer NW800 than the other ones that I saw available. And the quality was just amazing for 30 bucks for sure. Instructions. Obviously this is, well not obviously, but this is a condenser microphone that requires phantom power, which I have in my sound card. Sound card that I have is old school M-Audio Firewire 410. So here's everything laid out. I think the first thing that I want to do is attach everything to this clamp. So this is about 2 feet long, about 12 inches. Well actually it's like probably 1.5 feet on each side, so it's almost 3 feet long, I guess. So this is where the shock mount goes, which means clamp will go on this end. There we go. Now we got our clamp. I'm going to try and put this on the back of my keyboard just to see if it actually fits. That would be crazy if it does. I'm going to try and attach this to the side here. Just fits. Give you a better angle what that looks like. So now I can attach. I'm going to test out the mic. So a little bit of bad news. My phantom power is out on my sound card. At least now I'm pretty sure that that other condenser microphone probably does still work. But unfortunately, yeah, both mic pre's and my sound card are done for. So I'm going to have to go out and buy a new sound card. The one that I'm looking at right now is the Focusrite Scarlett. Alright, unboxing number 2. I just bought the Scarlett 2x2 interface, 2 in, 2 out. 2nd gen, which should be an improvement over the 1st gen. I never used either, but I heard that the latency is pretty good. Originally I went out to get the Solo, but the lady convinced me to go ahead and get the 2x2, mainly because of the output jacks on the back. They're 1/4 inch, so that's going to be better than the RCAs that come on the Solo for studio monitors. You know, one really great thing about this, it actually includes Ableton Live Lite and a basic version of Pro Tools, and also addictive keys, which I've heard examples of or demos of all over the internet, and I definitely plan on using addictive keys for future productions for sure. I have to admit, like right off the bat, this is just a nice looking interface in general. But yeah, it's a gorgeous looking interface. These are the 1/4 inch line outputs that I was telling you about. But you have 2 XLR inputs, line in, instrument, line in, instrument. Your gain knobs, your output knob, headphone jack with headphone volume right here, direct input monitoring, and the main reason that I bought this, phantom power. This is my previous sound card right here. It's kind of dark, but you can basically see it. It's the M Audio 410. You can tell how old it is with all the tape on it, but the tape isn't there for, the tape's not holding anything together. It's just to block out the light. Testing, testing, 1 2 1 2. Testing, testing, 1 2 1 2. Okay, this is my newest setup, and I'm pretty sure that this setup is going to be a lot better for you guys. I do have a slight delay in my microphone, but it's nothing too major. I'm going to be able to record the tutorials no problem with the delay. But there's a huge delay with my Wi-Fi right now. So this main screen it's not on time. And there we go right there. The screen just went out and it came back in, and that's all because of the Wi-Fi connection. So yeah, this mic delay is bothering me a little bit. Testing, testing, 1 2 3. Testing, testing. Okay, that's a lot better. All right, okay. The one thing that I changed is this section right here, ASIO control panel for Focusrite. I just switched it to 16, which is super low. On my old interface, it was 64 was the lowest that I can go. Right now, this is a lot more comfortable. Another thing that I might do for these tutorials, I might switch the sample rate down to 41, because that should actually decrease the latency even more. But right now, this is doable for sure. Yeah, this is pretty good. It's nothing that I would use to record a song with, but it's, especially if I was a rapper. But the only reason I'm getting this much latency is because I'm using FL Studio, I'm using OBS Studio, I'm using this EpoCam screen recorder, which is connected to the Wi-Fi on my iPad, and I'm using Voicemeeter, and I'm using 2 sections of the Voicemeeter right now. So I have my hardware input, which is connected to my old sound card, which is really interesting. I have this weird setup. I'll take a picture of it because I don't think too many people are using this setup. And the reason being, I'm getting really good latency, or lack of, with my M Audio interface because it's Firewire. So I'm able to play my keyboard and listen to the music on FL Studio at the same time as me recording the mic through the Focusrite, which is giving me this latency right now. So if I had this mic hooked up into my old sound card, you would hear like all this buzzing and it just wouldn't work. But right now, I'm just gonna do a mic test for you. I already recorded some vocals. The first set of vocals that you're gonna hear are from the B2, and the second set of vocals are obviously from the Neewer microphone. And that's the name of the brand too, Neewer. So I'm not just calling it Neewer because it's a new mic, but that's actually the name of the mic altogether. Another thing to keep in mind when I play back these vocals, these are EQ'd and de-essed. The vocals that you hear right now, these are completely raw. So I don't have anything on these vocals right here. There's no EQ, there's no de-essing or anything like that. Let me know down in the comments what you think. B2 microphone with pop filter and windscreen. B2 microphone test with pop filter and windscreen. Testing, 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 testing. B2 microphone test, test. B2 microphone test, test. B2 microphone with windscreen only. B2 microphone with windscreen only. B2 microphone with nothing. B2 microphone with nothing. B2 microphone with pop filter only. B2 microphone with pop filter only. Neewer microphone test, windscreen only. Neewer microphone test, windscreen only. Neewer microphone test with nothing. Neewer microphone test with nothing. Neewer microphone test with pop filter only. Neewer microphone test with pop filter only. Neewer microphone test with pop filter and windscreen. Neewer microphone test with pop filter and windscreen. So yeah, you could tell a crazy difference between the two microphones. There's just a lot more detail with the B2, while the other microphone sounds more dull. But the thing is, with the EQ that I added to the Neewer microphone, I had to scoop out a lot of the mids because there was this weird, almost telephone-like sound coming out of that microphone. So even with those mids scooped, I guess I could try to EQ boost some of the high end. Let's actually do that right now. And let's play it back and adjust. Neewer microphone test, windscreen only. Neewer microphone test, windscreen only. Neewer microphone test with nothing. Neewer microphone test with nothing. See, I like this boost for the detail, but there's just some harsh S's right around 5,000 as well. So let me bring this down, and then I'm gonna notch filter or create a notch after I find the S. Neewer microphone test, windscreen only. Neewer microphone test, windscreen only. Neewer microphone test with nothing. Neewer microphone test with nothing. Neewer microphone test with pop filter only. Neewer microphone test with pop filter only. Neewer microphone test with pop filter and windscreen. Neewer microphone test with pop filter and windscreen. Neewer microphone test, windscreen only. Neewer microphone test, windscreen only. Neewer microphone test with nothing. Neewer microphone test with nothing. Neewer microphone test with pop filter only. Neewer microphone test with pop filter only. Neewer microphone test with pop filter and windscreen. Neewer microphone test with pop filter and windscreen. And let's play these back to back again. B2 microphone with pop filter and windscreen. B2 microphone test with pop filter and windscreen. Neewer microphone test, windscreen only. Neewer microphone test, windscreen only. Yeah, it's still a night and day difference overall. So yeah, now I have my Focusrite sitting on top of my Firewire interface. So like I said, the Firewire is connected to FL Studio, and that is allowing me to play FL Studio with super low latency. And then I'm able to actually get good quality mic pre's through the Focusrite. Other than that, yeah, just let me know down in the comments below which mic you actually did prefer. And also let me know if the S's are still bothering you, because I can actually hear them through my headphones right now. They're pretty bad, I think. Basically because the room that I'm in has no treatment at all. It's all just white walls. So everything echoes pretty bad. Yeah, we'll just see what happens. But hey, if you guys liked this video, comment down below and give me a thumbs up, and definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Peace.